Hello and welcome to another update video about optimism. Yeah, so far it's working out nicely. Yeah, in the last video we pulled back to the 50-day moving average that you can see here, and the 61.8% fib level and the lower boundary of the Bollinger Bands. So all of these things told us that we could have hit some support, and since the last video we have also moved up 20%. So anybody who maybe put a buy order in at the upper boundary of this target area for the wave 2, congratulations, because as this arrow suggested, we were expecting a recovery here to the upside, also because we could see already a bullish divergence on the chart. Now, fair enough, previously we had on the radar that we were waiting for another move up here in we're waiting for another move up in a wave 3. No, sorry, in a wave we were expecting a wave 4 down first, which would have not been that strong, but eventually I changed it here to a wave 2 retracement, yeah, just due to the strength and the depth of that move to the downside. So for now, this is okay. Yeah, for now, I'm actually quite happy with what we are doing here at the moment, and we'd be expecting now a wave 3 to the upside. However, we need to be careful because what is currently coming down here, for me, doesn't clearly have the characteristics of a 3-wave move yet. Now, if we really have seen here a wave 1 to the upside, and this is a wave 2 to the downside, a corrective move, then I would like to be able to count A, B, C. I mean, we can count this here as a wave A, this as a B, but the wave C would be very, very long, which is unusual. So what we need to have on the radar is that this could just be the wave A, basically a 5-wave move in a larger zigzag correction, so that we will see a wave B up and a wave C down into this area. I think Ethereum Classic has done something similar. This does not obviously mean that we couldn't go up here further, if we could actually in this wave B. So this is what we'd be looking at. Yeah, if this is the case, we need to have certain price ranges in mind. Yeah, and we will be able to see that probably over the next few days and maybe weeks, how this move up is going to unfold, if it will be a corrective move or an impulsive move. If we look at it in terms of, yes, there will be a wave B retracement, then we'd probably be looking at the area between the 38.2% fib level and the 61.8% fib level. So in this scenario, I would expect some resistance and weakness of the chart in this range between 153 and 180 before we come down once more in a wave C correction. That is pretty much the wave count now that I'd be looking at for Ethereum as well. Maybe one more little dip here in this, that is what I would expect for Ethereum as well. Maybe one more little dip here in the wave A and then come down in a B and then come down in a C, deeper into this overall green area. Because really, what have we done here? We have really only touched this green area on the upside. Yes, we've bounced off 20%, which is decent in a very short period of time. So anybody who watched the last video and maybe came to the conclusion, yes, indeed, we might be going up here because we hit the 61.8% fib level, a very important support, the 50-day moving average, another support level, and the lower boundary of the Bollinger Bands. I mean, you had 3 key support levels here, and indeed we did move up. Now, as you can see, we are currently moving out of the Bollinger Bands. That would rather suggest that we come down again a little bit, yeah, which doesn't mean we make a new low, but on the daily though, yeah, on the daily we have massive space, yeah. Also on the daily, I believe in the last video I showed you, we were at the lower end of the Bollinger Band, so there could be here really the space, yeah, to move higher, as I said before, yeah, so short term at least. Especially with this bullish engulfing candle, that is what we could currently assume, yeah. Also, we are going to see here probably a bullish crossover on the daily RSI. So all of that is currently pointing for further upside, short term at least. And then in this area, we will see the decision, what is going on. On the hourly, from that low, let me see, from that low, yeah. At the moment, this makes quite an impulsive impression to the upside. Okay, so have that on the radar, that indeed we could be going up. If we cut into this previous high again, which is around 121, it would suggest if we don't hold this level in any retracement, it would suggest that we could come down a little bit lower here, possibly then in this wave A, that we haven't completed that. But for now, we could be carefully optimistic it's done because of the strength we've moved up since that low. And overall, the next larger target would be, in my opinion, this wave B area, again, between 154 or 153 and $1.80. And then we could come down once more into this region, which is actually located between 60 cents and $1.11. Yes, it's a huge area, but we will be able to determine that further when we know where exactly the wave B is ending. A wave B is very difficult to forecast. It could be to the 38.2% fib level. It could also go theoretically all the way to the previous high. Yeah, and this is why they are so difficult. But yeah, I think we are on a good way here now for more upside. Chart makes a decent impression at the moment on me. Looks okay. And a nice upside here, a nice correction here, but this doesn't look like a three-wave move, not really. So I'd be looking here at possibly this three-wave move in a larger fashion. So this was only the wave A, we're moving up in a B and then come down once more in a C. Okay, that's currently my view. That might change in a few days, so we'll see what the chart does. If the chart does anything crazy that would invalidate this, I will keep you updated about that. Yeah. So charts can change, you know, I'm not controlling the markets, nobody is, well, the crowds are, yeah, and possibly some whales, but we can only, as traders and analysts, we can only really react to the latest developments of the market, you know. And when would I change my view that we are not coming down in wave C anymore? That would be if we move now up impulsively. So if we can really see that we make an impulsive move up substantially above this 180 level, then there could be really the assumption that we indeed are already in this third wave, and that would take us way above $2.50 and more. Alright, and that's my update about optimism. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.